This is the Cowboy4Game Yu-Gi-Oh podcast. And I'm Bragg. I'm joined today by Jake.
Hello.
And Tom.
Hello.
How was our week in Yu-Gi-Oh? I'll start with you, Tom.
I played locals on Sunday and it did not go very well.
No, it did not.
What'd you play?
Striker.
Oh.
No, I didn't play it very well.
And then you flipped it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I didn't really flip it. Harrod's just like, oh, I want the deck. And offered me money, so I'm just like, okay, sure.
So, you flipped it.
Oh, yeah. I was a victim. I didn't mean to flip it. It just happened. I just happened to go, yes, I'll take that deal.
Two people tripped over at the same
Fucking
time.
hell,
He dropped his money, I dropped my
really
stuff.
good at loading off shit.
Yeah, considering like a week ago he said he was just going to stick with one meta deck, and then he's bought Sky Strikers. I'm not sure what's going on there.
Yeah. Old Harry.
Not
He's
up to
going to
me.
hate that deck as well.
Well, this is the 5th time that he's played it.
Oh, no, it's more than that, surely.
Good old Harry. He's good for just picking up random decks.
No, because last time he did it, he bought it from me for exactly the same price and then he flipped it the same day.
Oh, yeah, no, I remember that actually, because someone like paid him $10 more. So it's just like, okay.
That's fair. That's completely fair. How'd you find playing strikers against the people in the store?
Interesting.
Yeah, because it's definitely it falls over and like it's at random points where you're like, oh shit, oh god,
I get some matchups where you just have no idea what they're playing.
oh god, oh fuck. I mean,
Like round one on Sunday, I played Sebastian, who was playing the new Vision Hero stuff,
ooh,
and I had no idea what any of it did.
Orcus combo, yeah.
It's almost like that, yeah.
To get OTK'd by it because I'm just like, oh, fusion. He's like, oh yeah, by the way, here's Honest Neos.
Yeah, actually, that card is a little bit crazy. Maybe they're a. It just doesn't feel right. I don't think we'll ever see heroes be relevant again.
Well, the problem is that even in that current thing, they're a combo deck, and
Yeah.
you can't play combo decks right now.
True. You didn't have the rocks, did you?
No, I have them now though.
I didn't see any rocks today. There's no times I could have really summoned them anyway. But anyway.
Yeah, same. I didn't see any of my bloody rocks. Stupid thing.
My week in Yu-Gi-Oh! I played today at locals. Woohoo! Played
Second time this year.
third.
Third?
He's played YCS as well. Like,
Yeah, and actually I was avoiding stuff up to YCS. I'm always in the... Did I even play locals going to YCS?
You played one.
did you?
Yeah, he played one. We forced him to, remember?
Oh yeah, that does sound familiar. I think I picked you up that day. You're like, but I'm a him, and I'm like, we'll fix that.
Oh wait, no. Me and Logan picked you up from work, remember? And then we had to drive you back here so you could grab your shit.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That actually, Blake picked me up today from work. That was really helpful.
Shout out to Blake.
Soon I'll have my license and I'll probably go to locals. Still never.
I was gonna say I don't like the sound of that probably.
It was fun today. It was fun. I like the Tuesday night crowd. You'll never see me ever again at a Sunday locals. I can give you that.
Trust me, it takes every part of my will to go in there because I need points, and I can definitely take a break once the Good Games points system finishes, which is like I think the end of this month.
I thought it already finished in August. I guess it's still going.
I thought it goes till October.
I know. I can look it up while we.
But then there's no playoffs. What is it? Well, they
They haven't announced a playoff yet. But in saying that, they are... Well, actually, like, they said that it was going to progress to state and national levels last year. But in terms of the actual organisation of those events, it was still left quite late.
Yeah.
Like, it was basically the month of the stores got said... Like, the stores got told, okay, you have to organise your playoff in the next 2 weeks. And then after that, they're like, okay, so you've got your people, so within 2 weeks, we'll have the state champs. And then, yeah, it was just, yeah. But it was the first time they'd done it, so I can understand why it's a little bit... Sort of,
Shaky.
yeah.
No pack strip this year, though.
Not that they've announced.
They
'Cause
don't have
giving-
much time.
Well, they're giving tickets out.
Cool.
For players that have been, like, for players that got X amount of points, I think it's 350 points or something like that, they get a ticket to PAX.
Where are you in the points?
No idea. Because the thing is, like, they say, oh, you can check your points online. I don't know where. I've checked the Good Games section where the championships are, where there used to be a link. I remember early in the year there was a link, but I can't find it now.
The only person that does know is Josh Glenn, apparently.
Yeah, I don't know how he knows. Like, to be fair, I think...
Did he ask Jabe or something?
Yeah, well, that's what I was about to say. Like, I think for those that ask, they get told. And I did ask at one point, but beyond that, I haven't really...
You know, I found the Pokemon card game has a system very similar to this, and it works. And tells me that I have no points.
Because you didn't opt in.
So did I miss out on points because I didn't opt in?
No, you have to, like, top... I'm pretty sure that, like, it was a top-heavy points.
Okay.
So, like...
I wasn't sure if you just got... like, because I read a few places that you can get random points for just being in the tournament. Like the Good Games one.
But, like, the thing is you have to... Like, those places have, like, an insane player cap, right?
Yeah, true. It must be all that... Like, there must be, like, an asterisk saying...
Yeah, it probably correlates to player cap, right?
Yeah, must do. And yeah, so then I also played the Pokemon card game on the weekend. It was pretty fun.
I was sick and couldn't.
In the feed, probably later this week, there will be a Pokemon podcast with me and Blake talking about our experience. They're basically their equivalent of LLDSs or UDSs, which is pretty well run. It was good. It's cute. I kind of wish we still had a LLDS. Maybe you don't. Do we miss LLDS? Because it should have been announced by now. We are now into where LLDS should have been happening, and they're not.
Well, it wasn't all that long ago that we had LLDS, so maybe I'm just feeling like the year's going really quick.
It was September, October.
That they started. Oh, yeah, it was too. Yeah, because I remember around, when the World's Day was on, there was an LLDS on.
Yeah.
And that's where I came third.
And I completely...
Everyone else was in World's Tournament.
Yeah. Oh, don't sell yourself that short. How do we feel with no L... I mean, I guess Good Games is picking up the slack there.
With the championship and all that stuff.
Yeah, so doing...
To a point they are. Like you said, because they don't have that sort of progression announced at the very least from like the store level to state level to national level, it still feels sort of empty. Yeah. And being with the whole controversy of the way that the point system was sort of skewed, some people still feel that there's things to be done there.
Yeah. Yeah, this is what they do. It's kind of annoying. Both of you, and that's the thing, that everyone hammered Good Games for that, and it feels bad to go, well, at least they're trying. But at least they're trying. Konami.
Well, that's the thing, right? Is that we don't have any effectively Good Games is trying to take the place of what America's PPG and stuff like that are trying to do.
Yeah.
In making those other sorts of events, and they've just started, and like PPG's been
pricing.
Well, that's the thing. I don't think they can while they're operating.
Yeah.
With the Konami product, they won't be able to do cash pricing.
Yeah.
At
least, I mean, at least scholarships and stuff. They've got to think of something like prepaid cards. I guess. Maybe acquiring prize cards that are worth money and then selling, having them as a prize support, so then there's informed cash, could work out for them. But otherwise, speaking of pro player games, they had their pro player tour Orlando on the weekend. I believe they had streaming coverage. How about that? It's not too hard for independent stores apparently to stream it. Their quality is actually pretty good, and the commentators have got a pretty
Well, I think Simo was commentating them this year, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe that was why. It's completely fine. And it's exactly what you want to see from what is maybe regarded as a premium tournament. I know there's a bit of debate about whether or not they count as premium tops and not. But still, the quality of the players seem to be pretty high.
Yeah. For the most part.
It's just you're missing a lot of the
big names, right?
Well, it's the same as Bowden and Yahweh didn't really participate in last year's Good Games Store Championship. Well, Bowden more so because he was banned from his local Good Games. But, no, they don't have local Good Games, do they?
They had Mega Games, don't they?
Yeah, but that's not a Good Games.
Yeah.
That's not part of the Good Games franchise. So, I guess for us, in areas where they don't have those types of things, Like, you will miss out on a few. Like, obviously, Bowden wasn't in the good games section of things. But, yeah.
So in saying that, I mean, yeah, I still regard these as events that are definitely worth looking at for meta relevancy. So their top 16 was one burn. We'll get back to that.
Ugh.
2 Sky Striker, 2 Lunalight, 2 Orcas, 2 Salad, 2 Pendulums, 1 True Draco, 1 Sidra, 2 Thunder Dragons, 1 Subterra.
Ooh, Subterra.
So that's a pretty wide open field.
Yeah, for the most part, it's pretty much anything that's like tiers 1 through 2.5. Like, if you want to put a score to it, if you want.
Will Sidras finally find their place?
Well, Cybers have been rogue for ages. Like, they're one of just like, oh yeah, I'll summon a Cyber Dragon because you've got like 5 monsters on field. And then if you're Orcus, I'm going to take you pretty much your entire board to make a fusion. Or if you're Danger Thunder Dragon, I'm going to take whatever's in your extra monster zone, make that into a fusion.
Yeah, it's definitely gives them that element, and just like, you know, they can set up negates and stuff if they're going first. They're flexible-ish, but I feel like they still brick.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like, going first, if you don't open like the most perfect cards, you're doing almost nothing.
But everything bricks.
Everything does. Yeah.
Everything bricks, especially me playing Strikers today.
Speaking of Cyber Dragon, we still haven't gotten Nova framed yet, have we?
No, they're still not framed. It's still behind the counter, looking at us.
I offered to put it in if the framing wasn't enough as well.
Yeah, I don't know.
How about my giant card is better, and that's why they don't want to frame your giant card.
That's so rude.
I can't believe we've got 2 XEs in the store now. 2 giant card XEs.
Mm.
We're going to try and get another one at next YCS.
Yeah.
Bring it home.
Putting too much pressure on.
Yeah.
Just wallet it.
So Subterra sneaking in there's alright. Like, I've got the Subterra deck built, except for the
Extravagances?
yes.
They be pricey boys.
Extravagance. You can easily play 2 Desires, 1 Upstart Goblin instead of Extravagance, and have equal a good time.
Yes. Is that before or after you banish every single critical card in the deck?
There's no critical cards in that deck. There's a million of them. What could possibly go wrong?
So many things.
Yeah. And then the burn player as well was actually an older gentleman.
He was my grandfather. Considering how old I am, that's real old.
Oh, fucking A. Actually, that's a good point. Tell you what, let's do it now. So let's get a bit wild. So that player wasn't like an older dude. Actually one of the best comments I'd seen on Reddit as well was that because he had said, I think he says in his deck profile, he plays the game with his kid, like, and he just built something to beat his kid. And it's like, yeah, you probably should be.
He's an asshole.
Yeah, it's like someone's like, yeah, someone should call child services on him or something because that's fucked up. You play fucking Mystic Mind Burn.
It was a different variant as well. Like, judging purely on the one that Lachlan effectively made me verse the other night. It wasn't it wasn't purely geared towards the
was that the one
wave
you lost
motion.
to with Final Countdown?
Yeah, with Final Countdown. Left arm offering to search it. Fucking dumb.
Yeah, it's a bit wild that.
And like, it's not going to win against every deck because there's still a lot of back row decks in the not a huge amount, but there's still a lot of back row heavy decks that need to be accounted for. So people will have the Twin Twisters, the Cosmics, the MSTs, and stuff like that to combat that.
Yeah.
But yeah, just in my experience last night against that particular deck, there was one instance where I had one response where he had the Dark Bribe. If he didn't have the Dark Bribe, I fucking won. But he did.
Oh yeah, I forgot. DD Guide is pretty damn cute too.
I fucking hate that card. But is that that was the card that gave me the window, right? Because I was playing Make Knights because that's what I do. So he summoned the DD. What is it? DD Sprite.
DD Guide.
DD Guide. So he summoned the DD Guide. It went to use its effect to move itself to my field, and I chained the Mekk-Knight Trap to move the monster into the zone to negate it. So then he'd have a monster on field, and I could start linking to get rid of stuff on board. But he had the Dark Bribe. Because the plan was he had the Mystic Mine with Field Barrier, and I think it maybe the 8th or 9th turn into that thing, the final countdown.
Yeah.
So the plan was use Unicorn to spin back the field spell, because then while he's got Field Barrier up, he can't play another one, and then just start fucking going off.
What does the fucking the Valkyrie card in that do?
Just make sure that your opponent's not drawing it out.
Yeah, so it's spiral drone pretty much.
Yeah.
So you see they're about to get MST in the top deck, you're just like, I'm going to put this as the third card.
So
and then you keep doing it every turn.
And it makes them really, really angry, and it's hilarious.
Yeah, and generally speaking, like you're not letting them see a draw card either, so like you just keep stacking until a point where they just rage quit online or punch you in the face in real life. I'm coming for you, Lachlan. The only reason I kept playing is because I knew that it was for an upcoming video, which, if you too have no heart and cancer of the lungs, you can watch, because it's coming up on the channel.
Yes. Right, moving on. Before we move on, speaking of packs before, I'm presenting a packs panel. A couple of packs panels. So, by all means, go looking for the Pokemon Go one and a Gametography panel. Just see me, support me. Yeah. There's games with photographic interests in there, and it's worth a panel. If that all intrigues you, I'll pitch it better when I plug this, in a couple of weeks' time. But anyway.
He's not used to getting this through this far through a plug.
Yeah, normally I'm interrupted by these two chuckleheads here.
Boo!
Yeah. There you go. So speaking of fucking... What did I say? The archetype. The Valkyries.
This is Valkyries.
So...
It's still bad, but I want them to be good.
So the OCG, apparently.
Yeah, so the OCG get their TCG import pack, their extra pack 2019.
This makes me so angry!
So, in a pack that is meant to import extra, like all the stuff that we got, they then get exclusive stuff for the archetypes that we got first. And
which feels really bad.
They keep doing this. They steal our archetypes and then they add to them to make them better.
Yeah, so they also get Dark Ruler no more. We might have mentioned that last.
Yeah, they're getting all of them. We mentioned that last week.
Yeah.
That's why my rage is sustained until now.
Valkyrie Sigrun, level 9 light fairy attack, 2200 defense 24.
For level 9, that's fucking.
Can you use each effect once per turn? If this card's in your hand, you can target one faceless spell trap you control. Send it to the graveyard. If you do, special summon this card. If this card's normal or special, you can special summon one level 8 lower Valkyrie from your hand or grave. So...
Card's garbage.
Second effect's busted.
that's one of the better ones, isn't it?
Yes. By far it is one of the better ones.
I mean, besides all the cards, this is on top of the pile of garbage.
Okay, so the only, decent ones in my opinion are, the level 1.
Yep.
The level 4.
Yep.
And the level 3.
And then this adds to that.
Yeah. All the other ones are garbage.
Do you really want to be sending the spell and traps to the grave?
No, you care about the second effect.
But then how... So yeah, you just use the other ones to special summon.
Yeah, you just write it out, and then you can bring back the level 1. The level 1 will then... Level 1 from the grave, level 1 will then trigger.
Yeah.
Even if you send, even if you play, Valhalla,
and then that's
you use
Locust
Valhalla,
combo.
summon stuff,
yeah.
And use her to remove Valhalla, summon... Blah, 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 blah.
Why do they have to get one that's just so much better than what we have?
That's the thing, yeah, this, the deck probably needed a whole bunch more stuff.
It needs a Link monster.
Well, they don't get one. Actually, I was going to say, but guess who does get one? Actually, they don't get one. Fucking Time Thieves. Time Thieves? Yes, that's the one. Because I'm reading Chrono Driver at the moment, because that's what they're called in the OCG, and they already get another XE. Time Thief, Perpetua.
There you go.
She is a rank 4 Dark Psychic Effect XE monster. Attack 19, defense 25. Ooh. She thick.
She a thick bitch.
2 level 4 monsters. You're going to use each effect once per turn. During the standby phase, you can detach 1 material from this card, then target 1 Time Thief monster in your graveyard, except Time Thief Perpetua and Special Summon it. Then you can target 1 XD monster you control, except this card, attach 1 Time Thief card from your deck to it as material. Fuck that. That's pretty good.
It's really not. Because it's an XZ. And
Yeah, if this was a... Oh, yeah, true.
she's your second summon, and to do that, you've had to link off or have one of your other XZs destroyed.
Yeah, true.
To get
Fuck, I
any
didn't think
decent
of that.
value out of it.
Yeah, because you need him in the grave. Damn.
It's not good.
No. If that was a link monster, my fucking god.
Well, that's the thing. They released that fake one ages ago, and that was beyond busted.
Oh, yeah.
It was fucking way too good.
It was so good as well, when this picture came out, it was like, well, hold on, I'm not being fooled twice. Fuck you.
Yeah, pretty much everyone's like that. Hold on a minute.
But,
But
yeah.
no, she's real and she's trash.
Yeah. Look, if they get other shit, maybe it'll work.
She's only good if you're losing, pretty much.
This archetype, surely it's going to be another Spirals eventually. They'll figure out something to make them bust. This seems right up their alley of something they want to sell.
Yeah, but Spirals were progressively released over the course of a year and a half. They had maybe 3 sets where they got released, and then the link came out and everything was busted. Whereas this, they've got one group of support, and then for reasons that are still unknown, they got ditched for Valkyries and just other random shit. These mirror things that they released in Rising Rampage. What the fuck are they?
Yeah.
Stop wasting my time. Konami TCG.
I wonder if they'll start importing other. I wonder if they'll start. Well, actually, whatever the next set's exclusives will be. I just feel like the design on them is straight up something that they can really market, and I think that they would be planning to do more around this.
You'd think so, but here we are.
Yeah, here we are.
Dragon Maids, easy marketing.
They're not good yet, are they?
No.
But
and if Dragon Link gets hit in any way, they get worse.
Oh yeah, but Dark Ruler no more. You can play going second. You can win. You can't.
I mean, the same thing could be said against them as well. Their field completely relies on monsters.
Yeah.
But the quick play spell.
Yeah, that's waiting on Solemn Judgment, I guess.
How well did that play out for you tonight?
It was so good, yeah. Me and Jake had a game where I used 2 Solemn Judgments. And then he's attacked over my link, attacked directly. We're all like, oh yeah. And then just in my head.
Turn, he starts clearing my board. I have one thing left, and then we start thinking about damage. We're like, wait, you used 2 Solemns last turn, and I attacked her for 2/4 direct. You're dead, right?
Yeah. Listen, when you I just didn't really register the attack directly. I knew you attacked over the link. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm down 500, 700. I didn't register the direct attack in my head. I'm not used to my monsters dying so easily. Normally I have the old eagle. Fuck, I love that. The deck is cute.
Deck's dumb. I fucking hate it.
It's
that deck so much.
Maybe I would still prefer Salad, but
Salad's expensive.
Yeah, that's Silent Minings, man. They're not getting.
Well, actually, if you sold your Sky Strikers now, you'd be able to afford Silent Minings, right?
I'm not doing that. How much did you flip the Sky Strikers for?
150.
Exactly what
Was it all good rarity?
It was all reprint. Oh, I threw in 3 ogre as well, but it was 120.
Oh yeah, I need to hold on. There's no way the calls.
No, I told the call for 120 to Harry.
Because the engages are worth 10. The Widow
20.
Anchor's 5. What?
Yeah, the reprint. The first reprint engages are 20 each.
The Battles of Legend ones are still expensive.
Oh,
I'm telling you, sell the Sky Strikers.
Did they just go up? They must have. They were all $10. I got them for $10.
Maybe it's just a bit of they dipped a little bit when the the tins came out.
And then everyone realized that
no, we still want
garbage.
secrets, but we don't want secrets.
Because they're the engages were 20 each, and the anchors were 10 each.
Because in my amazing rarities, I've got 1 OG, 1 Battles of Legend, 1 Ultra. Same with the Widows.
I'm so hurt.
How did you manage that?
Just you wait. I also picked up. I got the secret Ray.
Oh, don't no.
So I'll have
Stop.
a secret, a super.
Stop.
Count on me.
You hurt me.
Where's the common?
Yeah, where's the common? Give me the common.
All
You,
the
you see my,
ultimate-
did you see my Eagle boost as well? One's common, one's.
Oh, fucking hate it. Oh my god, make it
Oh
stop.
no, Harry was so triggered when I pulled out all the commons and I was like, oh yeah, I'm min-rating my striker deck.
I'm so sad that I didn't pull common airspace.
I have them on me.
Oh yes. I just need one.
You'll no longer be required at locals.
Jake's having an aneurysm.
Yes.
It hurts so much. It hurts me so much that like I had at one point for my Mech Knight deck I had both secret corrupted Iblies, but then I had a random moment of poverty and I had to trade it in to get something that I needed. So now I have one secret and one ultra from the tin. I was just like, ugh.
You may as well go to ultra at that point if you care.
Yeah, but it's Mech Knight, so I don't care that much.
Yeah, sure. Alright, let's get into Yahoo here. I was going to plug this before, but then I kind of forgot I was transitioning to it. Yahoo answers user. No one asks. Am I the only one who's 25 years old and still loves watching Yu-Gi-Oh?
I've tried. I have tried to watch like the older ones. It is painful.
I don't mind the Pegasus, like the Pegasus match. It's just a bit of good comedy. And I don't mind the early Marek stuff in Battle City.
I enjoy watching it on like Twitch watches.
Yeah, Twitch watchers is Twitch watching it like is pretty good. Like it's because like yeah, it's just the shit fight that is Yugi versus Kaiba in Battle City finals is amazing.
See, one of my favorite arcs in the original Yu-Gi-Oh series was the Noah like Cyberworld one.
Yeah.
I tried to rewatch that and I was so devastated that I couldn't bear it. Like it was just so
Cringy?
yes, cringy is exactly the word. It was so cringy.
Yeah, there's a lot of cringe in that. It's I went alright with 5Ds when I watched it, but I wasn't 25. I would have been 20. And I was great with 5Ds up until the fucking psychic episode. I'm sure I've had this rant on this podcast before about that
I
fucking
definitely remember you ranting about the psychic before.
I hate that stupid fucking Regulus. If I ever see a Regulus, I feel sick to my stomach. Because for some reason I couldn't go to sleep. I'm just watching 2 a.m, and that's where you question your life. So maybe you are the only one. Because I have since stopped watching shitty animes.
At 2 a.m.
Yeah, I only watch quality. Actually, I don't even watch quality anime. I've got to finish so many. I'm terrible at starting shows and not. Anyway, AK in the best answer says grow up. So from all of us here at Cowboy4Game, grow up.